Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Are you hungry for some new English words? Today, we're doing something special. We're going to follow a story about Sarah and her delicious day to learn over 50 new words about food, cooking, and kitchen life. Whether you are a beginner or just want to refresh your vocabulary, this story is for you. So, grab a snack, sit back, and let's dive into Sarah's kitchen. Let's get started. The morning ritual. In the morning, the sun shines into the kitchen. Sarah starts her day by preparing a hearty breakfast. She believes that a good day begins with a good meal. First, she opens the fridge and takes out some fresh eggs and creamy butter. She places a frying pan on the stove. She cracks the eggs carefully and whisks them in a bowl with a little milk to make them fluffy. As the eggs cook, the kitchen fills with a wonderful aroma. She also puts several slices of bread in the toaster until they are golden brown. She spreads strawberry jam and honey on her toast. To complete her breakfast, she prepares a beverage. She grinds some coffee beans and makes a hot cup of black coffee. She also pours a glass of freshly squeezed orange juice for some vitamins. The midday feast in the afternoon, Sarah feels quite hungry again. It is time for lunch. Instead of a small snack, she decides to make a large, filling sandwich. She takes a baguette and cuts it in half. She adds layers of smoked turkey, Swiss cheese, and crispy lettuce. She also slices some ripe tomatoes and red onions. To make it more flavorful, she adds a dollop of mustard and some creamy mayonnaise. On the side, she prepares a crunchy salad. She tosses together spinach, arugula, and chickpeas. She makes a homemade dressing using extra virgin olive oil, balsamic vinegar, and a squeeze of lemon. After eating, she feels satisfied and ready for the rest of her day. The sweet break later in the afternoon, Sarah enjoys her lomja. She calls this her tea time. She boils water in a kettle and chooses a herbal tea bag. She sits down with a small plate of biscuits and pastries. Sometimes, she prefers something healthy, like a fruit salad made of grapes, strawberries, and bananas. She loves the natural sugar in fruit. She also eats some plain yogurt with a sprinkle of cinnamon and granola for a nice crunch. The grand dinner preparation in the evening, Sarah becomes a chef in her own home. She wants to cook a big dinner for her family. She puts on her apron and clears the countertop. She decides to make a traditional stew with beef and root vegetables. First, she uses a sharp knife to dice the potatoes, carrots, and celery. She minces the garlic and chops the onions. She sears the meat in a big pot until it is brown. Then, she adds the vegetables and pours in some vegetable broth. She adds herbs like rosemary and thyme. She lets the meal simmer on a low heat for a long time. The meat becomes very tender and the sauce becomes thick and rich. The late-night dessert after the main course, Sarah and her family have room for dessert. She bakes a chocolate cake in the oven. The cake is moist and sweet. She serves it with a scoop of vanilla ice cream on top. It is the perfect treat to end the night. Finally, they all work together to clear the table, wash the dishes, and wipe the counters. Sarah feels happy because she shared a delicious and nutritious day with the people she loves. The kitchen cleanup before going to sleep. Sarah looks at her messy kitchen. There are many dirty dishes in the sink. She does not like to leave the kitchen dirty. She puts on her rubber gloves and starts to scrub the pots and pans. She uses a sponge and plenty of dish soap to remove the grease. She puts the plates and glasses into the dishwasher. Then she uses a cloth to wipe the stove and the dining table. She makes sure every surface is sparkling clean. Finally, she puts the leftovers, the food that is left, into plastic containers and hides them in the fridge for tomorrow's lunch. She takes out the trash and feels a great sense of accomplishment. Now her kitchen is tidy and she can finally go to bed. I hope you enjoyed Sarah's culinary story. Today, we practiced many useful words for your daily life. I hope you learned some new vocabulary like whisk, hearty, simmer, tender, leftovers, dice, grease, beverage, kettle, and satisfied. Learning English is just like cooking. You need the right ingredients and a lot of practice. Now, I have a question for all of you. What is your favorite meal? Do you like traditional food or fast food? Tell me in the comments, and don't forget to use some of our new words. Also, if you want to see more stories like this one, make sure to smash that like button and subscribe to the channel. Click the notification bell so you never miss a new lesson. Thank you for being part of our community. Keep practicing, stay hungry for knowledge, and I will see you in the next video. Peace out.